from the eyes of the ruler of the skies to the shadows that lurk in the murky waters, and the silent empires that operate as if they had never existed. Welcome to the Amazon rainforest, where the ancient secrets have never been fully revealed. Formed by geological transformations millions of years ago, when the Andes Mountains rose, forcing the rivers to reverse their course, creating an ecosystem unlike any other on Earth. The Amazon is not just a collection of plants. It is a black box of life, preserving genetic codes from prehistoric times, in a world as mysterious as it is unforgiving. The first rays of sun pierce the fog. The sounds begin to rise, forming a symphony unique to this hidden land. At the highest level of this world, a predator has long been awake. Its eyes watch every movement below. The ruler of the Amazonian skies, the Harpy eagle. Among the giant, ancient trees, the Harpy eagle appears like a silent god. It does not need to show itself often. It does not need to call out, nor flaunt its power loudly. Its mere presence is enough to press an invisible weight upon the entire jungle. The Harpy eagle is one of the most powerful birds of prey in the world. With a wingspan of up to 7 feet and talons up to 5 inches long, comparable to a bear's. It can seize and carry off prey its own weight. But what makes it truly terrifying is not only its strength, but its precision. Few know that the feathers around its face can rise, forming a natural acoustic disc, sharpening its ability to catch sounds, much like an owl's. This lets it detect prey even when it is hidden. In the Amazon, where perfect hunting machines exist, the Harpy does not chase chaotically. From high above, it watches with extremely sharp vision, like a biological scope, able to spot prey at great distance, even beneath dense foliage. Up there, the Harpy eagle fixes on its target in silence. A sloth clings to a branch, moving slowly, almost melting into the green of the forest. But that very slowness becomes its fatal weakness. In an instant, without a sound, the harpy descends like a living arrow, its massive talons close. It is all over in seconds. And yet, behind its majesty hides a truth, the fragility of its own life cycle. Each breeding produces only a single chick, and raising it to maturity takes between 1 and 2 years of constant care. Despite ruling the skies, the harpy cannot reach every secret of the Amazon. Because beneath the forest floor, another civilization thrives. Silent, precise, disciplined. The leafcutter ants, architects of an almost invisible underground empire. Beneath dense layers of leaf litter, where the light barely reaches, a complex web of life spreads out. Leafcutter ants do not eat leaves. They farm fungus. The leaves are cut, carried, processed, and used as fertilizer for a specialized fungus, the colony's only source of food. In their world, no individual exists on its own. Each one is part of a giant superorganism. A single colony can hold millions of individuals, with roles perfectly divided: cutters, carriers, farmers, soldiers, working like a perfect machine. At the center is the queen, a single individual who holds the future of the entire empire. She can live more than a decade, producing millions of eggs, and the survival of the whole colony depends on her. But not all power in the Amazon comes from numbers. Some creatures, all on their own, hold the ability to paralyze everything around them. And as the camera leaves the dark forest floor, sliding into the murky waters where the light disappears, another ghost emerges. No teeth, no claws, only electricity. The electric eel, a living legend of the dark rivers. In nature, it is described as a living biological power plant. Its body holds thousands of specialized cells called electrocytes, functioning like living batteries. It uses a biological radar system, emitting weak electric pulses, 100 volts, to navigate and locate prey in dark waters. In an instant, it releases a discharge of 600 to 860 volts, as powerful as a small lightning bolt. able to completely shut down the nervous system of any creature nearby. The electric eel of the Amazon lives in murky waters, where dissolved oxygen levels are extremely low. Making its gills insufficient to provide the oxygen it needs to survive. To adapt, it has developed a special biological lung. It uses the lining of its mouth, rich in blood vessels, as an organ to breathe air, letting it absorb oxygen directly from the outside environment. And in that same unforgiving environment, its reproductive cycle begins in an equally extraordinary way. During the breeding season, the female lays thousands of eggs inside the nest and then leaves. The male stays behind, taking on the role of guardian. He watches over the nest, protecting the eggs from predators until they hatch. Even from an early age, they already have the ability to generate electricity, although the voltage is still weak at first. This ability gradually strengthens, until in adulthood they become true living electric machines. No roars, no chase, only a discharge, and it is all over. Beneath the murky waters lives one of the most fearsome predators of this land. The black caiman. It is the largest caiman species in the Amazon. In the wild, an adult can exceed 16 feet in length. The caiman's head is perfectly designed for hunting. Its long, robust snout, combined with extremely powerful jaws, generates an impressive bite force. Its teeth are sharp, but not meant for chewing like a mammal's, rather for gripping and immobilizing its prey. Its entire body is covered by thick skin reinforced with bony plates. This structure protects the animal against impacts and reduces the risk of injury during confrontations. Although closely tied to the aquatic environment, the caiman can also move easily across dry land. It often comes ashore to bask in the sun and regulate its body temperature. During the dry season, it can also travel between different bodies of water in search of more favorable conditions. The black caiman has excellent night vision thanks to a layer called the tapetum lucidum behind the retina, which improves its ability to detect movement in low light. For this reason, its eyes often reflect an intense reddish or orange glow in the dark. The black caiman plays a fundamental role within the Amazon ecosystem. As an apex predator, it regulates the populations of many fish, birds, and mammals. This helps maintain the biological balance of the aquatic environments. But the most fearsome thing about this animal is its hunting strategy. It does not chase its prey over long distances. It is a specialist in ambush. Most of its body stays submerged, leaving only the eyes and nostrils visible. Its dark coloring lets it blend almost completely with the surface of the water. It can stay motionless for long periods, patiently waiting for the right moment to strike. As the sun begins to disappear behind the canopy, the time also comes for the bulldog bats to set out in search of food. These bats hunt fish and insects near the surface of the water. But beneath the dark waters, the caimans also begin moving toward the central parts of the river, waiting for an opportunity. One of the bulldog bats drops down as it detects the movement of a fish near the surface. And right at the instant its claws graze the water, the surface erupts suddenly. In a matter of seconds, the prey disappears beneath the murky waters. This is how the Amazon works: fast, unforgiving, and granting no second chance to mistakes. But the Amazon does not belong only to the great predators. Some creatures survive through a completely different strategy. They do not attack, they simply defend, and they are almost impossible to breach. The armadillo. Hidden among the fallen leaves and soft soil lives a truly singular animal. The armadillo stands out for the rigid armor that covers its body. This protection is made of keratin, the same substance that forms human nails and hair. The plates fit together like a biological armor. They work as a natural shield that protects the back and sides against the attacks of predators. Some species can even roll up into themselves to cover their vulnerable belly, turning into a true armored bone. Seen from afar, the armadillo looks like a small tank advancing slowly across the forest floor. Unlike many other mammals, the armadillo does not rely on speed. Its main strategy is to defend and to dig. Its strong claws let it turn over the soil with great speed. It builds complex systems of burrows to shelter, rest, and escape from predators. It also plays a very important ecological role. By digging, it aerates the soil and redistributes nutrients essential to the ecosystem. If the armadillo represents resistance and perseverance in this land, the next species symbolizes exactly the opposite. Small, fragile, but running at almost extreme levels of energy. It is the hummingbird. The hummingbird is one of the most extraordinary birds in the world. Its size is tiny. Some species weigh barely a few grams. They have brilliant colors like blue, green, or purple, giving them the appearance of true flying jewels. The most fascinating thing is that these colors are not completely fixed. Depending on the angle of the light, their feathers reflect different shades, creating striking metallic flashes. One of their most recognizable features is their long, thin, extremely light beak. Hummingbirds can beat their wings dozens of times per second. This lets them hover in the air, fly backward, and change direction with incredible speed. To sustain this activity, they need enormous amounts of energy. Their metabolism is among the fastest in the animal kingdom. During periods of intense activity, their heart can exceed 1,000 beats per minute. For this reason, they need to feed constantly. Their main source of food is nectar. A single individual can visit thousands of flowers each day. If it goes 2 to 4 hours without feeding, it can weaken quickly and put its survival at risk. Hummingbirds also play an essential role in pollination. As they feed, pollen sticks to their beak and head. They then carry it to other flowers. This process helps the reproduction of many Amazonian plants. Despite their small size, they are a fundamental link within the ecosystem. Without them, many biological interactions would be affected. Seen from the outside, the Amazon looks like a world ruled by force. A place where predators like the black caiman dominate through patience, speed, and the ability to ambush. But the deeper we look into this ecosystem, the clearer it becomes that survival does not belong only to the strongest. From the armadillo, with its tough biological armor, to the tiny hummingbird running at almost extreme levels of energy, each species represents a different strategy for survival. There is no universal formula for life in the Amazon. There are only two options: adapt or disappear. And yet, today, this giant biological machine faces growing pressures. Climate change brings higher temperatures, longer dry seasons, and more frequent wildfires. Meanwhile, deforestation and illegal hunting continue slowly destroying an ecological web that took millions of years to form. When part of the jungle disappears, it is not only trees that are lost. The water resources change, the soils degrade, the food chains break, and thousands of species lose the place they call home. Protecting the Amazon does not only mean protecting a rainforest, it means protecting a system essential to global climate regulation and one of the planet's greatest reservoirs of biodiversity. Because the Amazon has never belonged exclusively to South America. It is part of an Earth that breathes. And as long as this jungle keeps existing, the wild heart of the planet will keep beating.